Blessings, beautiful being. So in this video, what I want to talk about is the truth about the dark night of the soul. Share with you the real truth about it, because this doesn't get often discussed in the mainstream spiritual niche. So first of all, to share that I'm going through a dark night of the soul, so I know what this is like. I've gone through a dark night of the soul, I would say. I've had dark night of souls ever since my dad passed away. You might argue I've had them even longer, when I was a kid or when I was a teenager. Who knows? But the point is, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to dark night of soul. And the first thing I want you to know is that this must not be taken lightly. This is a very serious matter. And that's why I'm talking to you very seriously, because it is almost like a life and death battle. I was talking to, I think he was a millionaire guy. Yesterday I met some new friends, and this guy was just telling me, like, Klaus, like, just work, because I was telling him that I have no motivation to work, I'm lost, I'm confused, I feel anxious, and he just told me, like, just shut up and work, and just work out as well. And he didn't understand, because he wasn't spiritual. He told me he doesn't believe in God, which obviously tells me that he's not spiritual. And I've seen this pattern with a lot of millionaires, where they ignore this part of the world. They just force themselves to take action. They ignore this feminine part of them, where it's about the universe, it's about God, it's about energy and love and peace and happiness. So first understand, this must not be taken lightly. This is a very serious thing, and if it's happening to you, you've been initiated into it. So all this is, it's an initiation for a higher level of consciousness. And the more enlightened you'll be, the more darker it will get as well. Because the yin yang, right? You have to have both spectrums of the dualistic world, the good and the bad. So just understand that. And then another thing I want to say is that if you're going through a dark night of the soul, you must be very gentle with yourself. Very, very gentle. For example, me, like I said, I have no motivation for work. And if that's the case, then I'm not going to work that much. And I struggle with anxiety a lot. Then I deal with that as the best as I can. I go for walks, I meet some friends. But even to share, like, when I was going through some of the worst, this is still quite hard for me to go through, honestly, because I'm depressed. And I feel like apathetic, and it's just depression, anxiety, apathy, all these things. Thank God I don't have any suicidal thoughts or anything. And it also might be because I'm quitting the medication. Some withdrawal symptoms from that. Or just old stuff coming up. It's okay, again, allow these things to come up for them to be purified. But to share, as I was, when I was living in Brazil the last time, and I was traveling, I also was in Portugal, of course I had good times as well. But like, I was going through this and I could barely get out of the bed. I was just sleeping all day long. I just listened to like sad music all day long and crying every day. Now I can't cry. I wish I could cry, because it would release a lot of this tension within me. I actually hired a healer now, and I might get another, my old therapist as well, to help me. But like, I hired a healer for 333 euros per hour. So let's hope it's good, okay? Let's hope it's gonna help me. I think it will. But what I wanna say as well is that I was going to talk about the energy, that you must feel the negative to also feel the positive. So if you just suppress the negative all the time, then you will not feel the positive. We think that, okay, let me just focus on positive, so then I will be just positive. But that's not how this works. Again, we live in a dualistic world. We must feel into the both. Even when you're enlightened, and this again, I don't like Eckhart Tolle about this, because, and now I've realized as well, he is not he's a false teacher, because who follows her or him and who's been supporting him is Oprah Winfrey, who is part of cabal. So there you go. But basically Eckhart Tolle tells his audience that when he became enlightened, and really I don't think Eckhart Tolle is a human being either. When he became enlightened, quote unquote, he stopped feeling negative emotions. But I don't think this is the case. When you become enlightened, you still feel negative emotions. It's just your perspective of them has changed. You allow them to come up to the surface instead of suppressing them. You allow them to flow through you. So this is why I'm stuck, because I'm not allowing these emotions to come through me. And I want to allow, but there's just been so much trapped emotion, and there's been so much resistance to these things. Also due to medication, also due to the fact that I haven't been able to feel safe because I've been in the hospital for so long. So all these things. So if you feel like all out of place, if you feel negative, if you feel anxiety, depression, nothing has gone wrong. Everything is going really according to the divine plan. And the truth is this as well, is that these too shall pass. This is my experience. Is that good times will be there. And then guess what? There's going to be bad times again. Then there's going to be good times. There's going to be bad times, good times, bad times, good times. That's how this works. Again, we chose to come here to this world, this very dense reality. We chose to come here. Why? Well, to ascend higher, to elevate our level of consciousness, to grow our soul, and also, of course, to help humanity right now in this very special time. So that's all I want to share about the darkness of the soul. I hope this was helpful. If it was, make sure you hit the like button. Also, comment below your thoughts. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell, as always. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.